It was a double-story Carlisle home, leaning towards just going through a private sale. And then we thought we might do a tender process because of how we saw the amount of inquiries coming through. And that's when we saw the option to be able to do that time sale. And that was the best choice that we could make. We had 2 open homes in general. Every buyer who walked through said they really liked that it was very easy and that they could look at the other buyers' offers coming through. And not a lot of people trust agents' words. So it was good to be able to say, we're not lying at all. This is all the offers in play at the moment. You can see it for yourself. Some people were just logging in while they were at work, monitoring it. On the day, we actually had someone who was getting married on their wedding day. They were watching it and bidding while they probably were married already. So we had 19 offers, but on the actual day, I think it accumulated to about 94 bids in general. We wanted it to be a really fair sale. We wanted it to be completely transparent as well. And it took that dealing with the buyers back and forth, and it was just taking us away from that, helped with any relationships with the buyers as well. So that was a big leverage in it. At the end of the day, if they really want the home, they will make the time to be able to purchase that home. We had some people who had one laptop open and they were also working from home and they were still trying to do the 2. But the people who really wanted that home put all that effort in to be able to have that time frame. The good thing is, even at that 3 p.m. cutoff, if there was a bid towards that 3 p.m. mark, it would also regenerate an extra 5 minutes. So there was still time to be able to continue the bid, which is actually how we led almost 45k over the top end of the range. The funny thing is the owner was an overseas owner, so we didn't get the reaction till later, but yeah, they were ecstatic. So I think they just thought this was a normal process for us or so, but very happy with the results. It was 95k over the vendor's expectations. So it was a really, really good sale. We actually had one of the bidders who was participating in the sale. He reached out to us after and said, I loved how you did this time sale. I'm planning to sell my home and I want you guys to do the exact same thing for my home. And we're like, okay, absolutely. It was very positive feedback. Yeah. We've got a lot of investors that we deal with that are interstate and they can't physically be there to be able to participate with auctions and inspections and paperwork that needs to be signed and so forth. So tech is the now, I'd say. It's very important in the industry. We offer that time sale along with whether they want to do an auction campaign or a private sale. If you're towards that auction side of things, that's when we introduce that time sale as well. Or if they want a quicker campaign, some are hesitant, but as soon as we show them the results and the positivity behind it as well, that's when they lean towards it. We've even had vendors who have registered themselves to watch the time sales so that they could see how it's interacting. And a vendor ended up wanting to do that process as well. They watched the entire thing. I guess it's proving to them that it's a positive way of going through a campaign. A lot of the agencies need to start using tech. I know the old school ways are important, but you also need to integrate the 2. And everyone likes convenience now. They want it handed to them straight away. It's a buyer's market. So we're like working for them at the end of the day. What we found with Realtair and the convenience behind it was all based on the one platform, which was huge because we use many different things. Realtair offered that convenience where we could just log in, use Sign Anything, or use that market update. And also it had that reminder with us. So that bonus feature helped a lot with each agent. For example, if we were to prospect, during prospecting, if we've got an owner who would like a market update and so forth, we would just point each property that we need to do. Then once we finish that prospecting session, we would then send all market updates through Realtair, set those reminders, well, they're automatically set anyway. point, and then we go through our CRM and do that as well behind the backlog. And then if we need to send out a contract of sale, for example, we've just gotten an offer, we need to migrate all that info over to the contract of sale. We'll log into Realtair, do it through that. And also if we need to get any documentation signed, we'll just put it through Sign Anything or any of the presets that we've set on there for anything that we need to do. We use it for a fair bit now, and we've also started using the selling perspective now, which is really cool. And once they saw the results that we got and how convenient it was, everyone's like, okay, I want it on my listing. Very convenient.